Hey, it's so great to see you come back, and I hope that you're ready for another Thrift With Me video. I've got some good footage, so I hope that you will stay tuned till the end to see my haul and see everything that I picked up. Hi again. I'm here at my favorite Deseret Industries. You can see right there. And I am looking for vintage purses. I'm going to try to do a live sale on Facebook and possibly on Instagram. So I'm looking for vintage purses and of course anything else that's good. So let's just get in and see what they have. So as soon as I got in the store, I went straight back to the purses because I didn't want to waste any time and I wanted to see what they had right off the bat. Good thing I did because there were several other people trying to get in to see the purses as well. This one caught my eye. It looked well made and it's Manisi, I think, and it was just worn out on the handles and the silver was scratched up, so I ended up not getting that one. This one I thought was a higher end bag, so I put it in my cart and then I checked later. It's Rossetti and they're just a lower end purse, so it's probably like a $16 item. And this one was really cute and it was comfortably worn in. But to resell it, I couldn't really see myself reselling that because of the way it was kind of worn out. And I didn't realize it till doing this video, but when I was trying to find what name it was, it's actually Levi's. And it says it's vinyl made in China. So that right there made me think, I don't want it. And it's not worth that much anyway. So then I come across this. Now I really love this one. This is really a lot like my style. So I might keep it, I might not, I don't know. I just love purses. And this one ends up being a relic. So I thought, wow, that's a good brand and it was in good condition. It was clean inside. So I ended up getting that and I'll show you the value later at the haul. But there were, you know, all these little cheapy bags. They were kind of cute, but again, not anything to resell. I really loved the color of this pumpernickel one and it was soft leather, but I looked it up and I can't remember the brand. I should have showed you, but it was not selling for much and I was trying to limit my costs at this point. So I ended up putting that one back. There were a lot of fabric type different bags and the brands just didn't look like anything that would be worth anything, especially for resale. And this one was really cute, looks really nautical, and I thought, you know, maybe I would check that one out too. And it was pretty clean and everything. I think it said it was made in Cambodia, man-made materials, and it was ended up finding it on Walmart.com, which doesn't mean that it came from Walmart, but it wasn't like only $15. And again, trying to just limit my costs and how much I was getting. I am going to have a live Facebook sale at the end of the month on Leap Day, the 29th. I thought that would be a pretty cool day to have one. So I hope that you'll join me on that day. I will have the link to the event down below, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. And you can see more of the purses that I picked up in the past, and then hopefully purchase some. This one looked really interesting, but it was kind of different. I did, I think, check it out, and it was pretty worn, and the inside didn't look too great as far as I remember. So I ended up just leaving that one. And this red one was pretty cute too, but I think again it was just a man-made faux leather, and it wasn't a high quality item either. And I couldn't find any comps online. So I ended up putting that one back. So then I found this vintage Jacqueline Smith purse and I thought, wow, that, you know, Charlie's Angels, that's got to be worth something. So I got it down and it was in really good condition and everything, and I thought it might be like at least a $50 purse, and it was pretty clean for the most part. And when I looked it up, I was so disappointed because they didn't go for very much. I think it was like 18 to 20, so I ended up putting that one back as well. So this one was Liz Claiborne, and I thought, oh wow, I'm going to look that one up too. And then the straps were not very good, and I think it was kind of dirty inside, but it didn't go for very much either, surprisingly. So I guess all these name brands from 10 to 20 years ago are just not doing very well right now. I was really surprised by the large amount of purses that this thrift store had, because normally they don't have this many, especially high-end ones. And this one, I believe, was made in China, and so I thought it might have been something just by the style of it, but it wasn't. And so just keep looking through and trying to find something that's worth reselling and that maybe the buyers would want, you know, at my live sale. I thought this one was really a really cute night bag, you know, little black dress with your little cute purse. And this one ends up being Victoria's Secret, and it's velvet and cute little beads on the handle. So I ended up getting it. I thought it would be a really cute purse for the sale. So I'm sorry I have some bad footage here, but I saw this gold purse, and it's deluxe, which I haven't heard of this brand before, with dogs inside the lining. And it looked like gold snakeskin pattern and velvet on the other side, and it has the gold chain. And I thought that was such a cool purse. And then what's attached to it, I thought that's kind of cute too, so I'm going to look that up as well. So I'll have to show you later on both those purses. Now this, I did pick it up and look at it and looked it up, and again, another, I think, $15 purse. I thought Nine West was, you know, more expensive than that, but it's not. So finally we're done with the purses. Sorry if I might have bored you with it, but I was really determined to find some purses for my sale. So then I come around the corner to the little trinket aisle, and there's all of these dreamsicle figurines, and this one was really cute. It's Avon, Precious Moments Avon, but I ended up putting that back too because it was only worth $10. But all these dreamsicles, they don't sell very well. You know, they're probably about a $10 to $12 item on each of them. So they wanted $1.50 to $2 a piece, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But the pushy lady next to me wiped them completely out, as you could see on the right there. I couldn't believe it, but oh well. So good thing I didn't want any. This one I thought was cute, but it was really lightweight. I thought it was wood, but I think it was like resin or something. And then those back there, anything to do with like, I don't know, the carvings like that, they kind of scare me. Ever since I watched Brady Bunch, I don't bring those home. And these were adorable, and I do not know why I didn't pick them up. I was like, I'm over Christmas. I had just put Christmas away not too long ago, and so I was just like, I couldn't bring myself. These are really cool. They were kind of almost cast iron, but I couldn't find anything on them. And then this Santa, again, I was like, is he worth getting? He was cheaply made. He was gonna tip over on his own, so usually I grab everything Santa, but that one I didn't. That was kind of cute, but again, really thin glass or ceramic. This is Corelle, and this I thought, wow, this is pretty cute. And I'm not sure what it's for. If you can comment below and let me know what you think they're for. And that looked handmade. I'm thinking it might have been for Flower Frog. I'm not sure. And it was only part of it. And so then they kind of started mixing wood pieces and plaques with the trinket aisle, and it makes it kind of messy, so it's hard to see everything. And somebody's little homemade design there, I don't know. But there was another chair there, that's the cast iron thing, and again, maybe I could have sold them for, you know, quite a bit. I don't know. Just a lot of cheapy stuff. It wasn't the best time for the trinket aisle. That one was cool, and I probably could have used that for Halloween. I should have thought of it. I could have painted it all black. Now this was kind of like, I wasn't quite sure about this. It said it was for kitchen, but I don't know what you would put in it, and I kind of looked it up, and then I ended up putting that back. Some cute little flip-flops. And this blue vase was really pretty too, and I probably should have gotten it. It looked handmade and hand blown. It was super pretty, and no cracks or anything on it, except for the bottom seemed a little rough, so I think that's the reason why I put it back. I wasn't sure about it, if it was broken or if that's how it was. Cute little nativities. That was old, I could tell just by looking at it, but it wasn't something that I really wanted to pick up. And again, I was really trying to be careful on the amount of things that I picked up, but I did get quite a bit still. And this was super cute. I had to get that just because of the picture on the front. It's not old looking. I mean, it is old looking, but it's not vintage at all. It's a newer one, but it still was super cute. And my hummingbird, I should have got that, even though it was cheaply made. I love hummingbirds. I could have put it in my kitchen, but I didn't. I was in the mood, like I was total reseller thinking instead of just what I want. I'm not sure what that was, if that was a gourd or what that was. Now this lusterware type little container, little dish, I thought it was kind of cool, but I've got some already in my stash that isn't selling. There's the other piece to that other thing that's handmade. It probably would be cute together, but I didn't want to mess with that either. Continuing through the same aisle, I found this salt shaker, and it is, I believe, ceramic, and it even had its own cork in it, the original cork, and it's from the 1930s, so it's almost antique. A few more years, it's going to be an antique, and I just thought it was adorable. And I found this bell, this vintage bell that you would just ring for service on a desk. I had to get that. It was pretty cool. I believe it was copper. And I wasn't sure about that piece of wood. And that I thought was pretty cool if you had a G in your name. Pretty neat little vase there, but it was cheaply made. Some cute little lanterns and a cute little candle topper. I originally put this in my cart because I thought I could use it for my kitchen, but I ended up putting that back just because it was thinner and newer. I wanted more of a crock that is heavy duty. And this I was kind of surprised by. It's a really pretty flower, and it is made out of, I don't even know what it's made out of, so please let me know if you know what they're made out of. I'll have to maybe look it up and show you later at the end with the haul what it's actually made of, but I did get it. And that brass I thought was really kind of cool, but it had a hole in it, and it was cheap as well. It was really thin, and I think it was newer, made to look old. And I always check the candles for, I'm wanting to find a glassy baby, you know. And this was really pretty, and I should have got it just for the container, just because it was really pretty. But the candle didn't smell too great, so I put that back. And that was a cute little Scentsy type wax burner, but it didn't have the top. And they're just, you know, I want to find lucite candles too. I mean, I've never found any, so I'm kind of waiting to find that. But the candle aisle hasn't been the best for probably about 6 months lately. These I almost picked up. They are brass, and they're made in India, but they are, I believe, a little cheaper brass. And when I looked them up, they weren't going for very much, so I ended up putting them back as well. And as you can see, I found this cute little chair. It looks like a doll seat, and I'll have to show you more about that at the end of the haul. Lots of boxes. I always check them in case something good is inside. So I don't sit and dig through the pictures, which I probably should, because I've heard of all these people that have found these expensive paintings and have sold for like thousands of dollars, and so I should look a little closer, but there's so much to go through, and I already spend enough time at the thrift store. So now we're over in the clear glass and vases, and I thought this was a really cool piece and thought maybe it might be worth something, but it was chipped and it had lots of dings and scratches on it. So there's no way I could have resold that, even though it was a pretty cool looking one. And I just always look through here because there are some pretty cool things, and I probably should have got that. I don't even know why I didn't grab that frosted Christmas candle. These I collect, but there were like 6 or 7 of them, and I have so many in my curio cabinet right now that I don't know if I could even find a spot for them, so I ended up leaving them. So they did have some pretty neat looking clear glass glasses, but they were just not something that would resell. Now this is a Pyrex bowl, and then there's another one, and it's Star Wars themed. Has Yoda on the one, and it had Darth Vader. So Pyrex being collectible like they are, I hurried and grabbed them. I did end up getting them. I'm not sure how much they're really worth, so I'll let you know at the end so that you can see if I'm going to resell them or not. That was a really cute glass. If there was at least 2 to 4, I would have gotten that, because that one was really vintage and super cute. But it's always hard to sell a single. It sits forever. Now these, I don't know why I fell in love with these. They're hand painted, they are vintage, and they have the holly on them. And if you know me, during the holidays, I put a lot of holly looking dishes in my china cabinet, and it'll go perfect in there. That was a Hallmark piece, and it wasn't really well made for some reason. There's some more holly glasses, and I'm beating myself up because I should have bought those for my dinner table for Christmas time to match my other gobbler set that I have. They just had a mix of stuff in there too. They had candle holders that should be in the candle area. They thought they were glasses, I guess. That one I thought was kind of neat looking too, but it is a newer one as well, and so I put that one back. And some of these older jars, I have so many, I can't pick them all up. Now these were interesting. I should have got a couple so I could redo them and make them into candy, or not candy, bubblegum machines and paint them. I thought that those were really neat looking. But again, I was thinking resell and not redo. That one was a newer one, made to look old. This was really interesting, and it is old. At first I thought because it's flash painted it's not very good, but it is actually a good item to pick up. So you'll see later. And that one was really interesting as well, but I ended up putting that one back. There was only one of these shakers, and I wish there was two because that one was really super cute. I would have picked that set up. And of course there was only one of the blue glasses. And more clear glass. Lots and lots. That little set in the box there, I picked it up and thought, oh, that might be worth something. But again, it's clear glass. And it did actually have the little hanger for the dip bowl. And it didn't go for very much. So now on the other side of the clear glass are bowls and plates. And I never really find a lot of really cool things on this side. First of all, plates I do find, but I've learned on my own that they're harder to sell. I've only sold, I think, a set of millennial ones and a set of two actual really old vintage ones. So I don't pick up the plates very often unless it's something that's really gonna sell. This was a really cute little creamer, but it was chipped up pretty bad. So now we're in the metals and wire type things, and right off the bat I see the decorative pieces and think, oh, I'm gonna get them, I'm gonna put them in my yard or whatever. These I thought were interesting. I'm not sure exactly what they were. Oh, I guess earrings. I don't know. But the decorative pieces I thought would be good for the yard, but then I changed my mind. That was kind of cute. This is old, but it was kind of scratched up, and I think it held a picture in the center. Something round in the center. But they did have that Keurig holder, so if you're interested in that, I see those every now and then. And that was a really cute tin with the butterfly. I should have got that. That was really cute color too. But again, the metal part or section is always spaghetti to me, so it's hard to see unless you move stuff and pick it up. See, this is the decorative piece I thought would be really cute for my fence, and I was gonna get it, and I thought I have so much other stuff for my fence, I don't even have it up yet, so I put that back. And this was pretty cool, the bear. I think it's a video game bear. I can't remember, but maybe not. I don't know. Now this doesn't go together, and it was really cute, but I ended up putting it back. It had rust on the bottom of the Santa, and I didn't want that. And that's already been outside, it looks like, and I probably could have used it outside on my fence, but I put it back too. Again, I had my cart full, and I was like limiting what I could take because I didn't want to spend too much on this trip, and I had already spent a lot by the time I was done with everything. Now I thought that might fit my jars for bicentennial jars, but they're too big for that. That was a cute little Santa tin, but newer. That was an interesting box. It's an old tickler system from the 70s. And as I keep going through this aisle, there's more tins and baskets at the end. This was a pretty cute one. I wasn't sure what I would do with it at home, and I don't think it would resell for very much, so I ended up leaving that one. But again, just a lot of Easter basket type things, which is common. That basket was kind of interesting with the little lid. It kind of reminds me of my mom's basket she had as a clown that she had a snake in that would scare people when it popped out. But it wasn't very attractive looking. And again, I've never found a longer burger basket, so that's what I kind of keep looking for. So then on the other side is the wood aisle, and if you have a project that you want to do something like a sign or anything, this aisle is the best place for you. And there's always a lot of different wood pieces, there's letters, there's different pictures. You could even paint over the picture to make your own, and it just makes it easier to do a craft instead of having to start from scratch. But there was nothing really in this aisle for me for resale, and I just keep looking just in case, because I have found some really neat trinket boxes and wood boxes like that one, but it was peeling off on the ends. I found this super cute vintage Santa and his little elves tin in a different spot, and I definitely had to get him. And then I found this one I thought was really cute, but it was only going for like $8, and I think they wanted $1.50 for that. Even though it is really vintage, I ended up putting that one back. And again, I put these items back, like I said earlier. And with the keys, I don't have any vintage keys, and these are going to go in my entryway, even though they're newer looking. I just liked them. And then this wooden piece is really heavy. I think it might be just a paperweight, but it had a good feel to it, and I just loved it, so I got it. So now we're in the back section where they have all of the bigger items, and I thought this cute little shelf with the mirror was really neat, and that basket was really substantial, but I don't know what I would do with it. So there's a lot of like inexpensive baskets, and there's that one that I saw last time. Just, inexpensive, cheapy made stuff, and outdoor stuff too. So a lot of this stuff people had on their porches or in their yard, and then they get rid of it because they're either done with it or it's damaged and think somebody could reuse it. Another thing is greenery. If you need greenery for any kind of flower arrangement or a centerpiece for a get-together, check the thrift stores, because look at all those poinsettias. They're in good condition. You could use them for next year, save them for the next Christmas, and have them on hand. And they are usually pretty inexpensive. So I thought that was cool. That was totally glass, and I think it was a light fixture shade. It was really heavy. Now this one was super cute, but it was very thin filling, and I was worried if I ended up shipping it, it would probably break. So again, a lot of like Frankenstein kind of things where people glue stuff together like that. And this is old, and probably 70s, but I wasn't feeling it for some reason. A lot of plastic stuff, bins, and the things like that. Now this is really interesting. This reminds me of the one that I got before, and it's really super pretty, and we'll see if I got it or not. That was flash painted. And again, more painted jars. That one was pretty, but it was having the gold was wearing off around it. So I made my way through the aisles again to do a second look, and I came across this beautiful owl. He is Mexican pottery. only 75 cents, and I'll show you later what the comps are on it. This vase was really pretty, but it had a big chip on the rim. Okay, I made it back, and it was jam-packed in that store, and it took me forever to get through the store just to get items. And so, but I did get a ton of really nice items, so let's show you what I ended up getting. There are a few things that I didn't record in the store that I picked up. But first I want to start with these holly glasses. They are so beautiful. They have the snow on them, and they're all hand painted. You can feel the texture of them. I paid 75 cents a piece for them, and I'll show the comps above. Then there's this beautiful vase glass that I love. It's just heavy, and it felt really good in my hands. It looks hand blown, and it looks really vintage. I checked, it doesn't glow like my other one that I picked up does, but it's a similar glass, and I'm not sure the brand. I couldn't find a comp for it, so I'm sorry I couldn't find one. But I guess it won't matter because it's going in my personal collection anyway. Then I did pick up a few of those dreamsicles. This one is a Easter one. I thought it was super cute with the little bunny and the eggs. But these were the only ones that I picked up for myself and not for resale. And then there was the little nurse there. I thought that was just adorable, and it was nursing a little baby. And of course the little one holding the cross was just so adorable. I had to have that too. This piece caught my eye. It looks like made in Italy, so that's why I grabbed it. It's a sculpture made out of alabaster marble, and it is in Italy. I read up on it, and there is initials LT on the side of the artist, so that one's a really good find. Then you come over here to this piece, and it is a corral. I'm not sure what it's used for, so if you know what it is, let me know down below. But I only paid 75 cents for it, and I thought it was cute. Then I saw this really pretty rose pattern. It is Harmony House and Mount Vernon pattern, and it is so pretty. There were bowls, and mostly the 6 of these bowls, one saucer that didn't have a chip, and then 3 cups. I wish the other 2 saucers didn't have chips, but I thought it was worth picking up, and I didn't pick up the plates because they wanted $3 a piece for them. This cute little cup is bone china, and it's an artist, and I can't remember which artist it was, but they put their art on cups, and it was really super pretty. And 75 cents, so it's a lot of profit. Then this one, I couldn't believe it. I know that it is flash painted, but it is a vintage jar, and I saw online that they do go for quite a bit, and I think I only spent 50 cents on that because it didn't have a price. Then there's this salt or pepper shaker, 75 cents. This is made in the 30s, so I thought this was adorable. A little Dutch boy, and it has the original cork in it. And I'm so sad that it didn't have the little Dutch girl that went with it, but he is still worth quite a bit, so I picked him up as well. And he will be a great addition to my vintage shop on Etsy. Then there's this owl. It is Mexican pottery, and I saw it last minute going through the shelves again, and he just stood out there all by himself. He was so cute, and it's all hand painted, and it has this beautiful crane picture with seashells on it, or it could be fans, I'm not sure, but it's really tropical. And I thought that said Mr. Mex, but it says M.A. Mex, and I'm not sure if that's the place that it's made or a company in Mexico that makes it, but I loved it, and it's got a good value to it, especially for only 75 cents. Then this one looks like a booth or a boutique donated a bunch of their stuff, and it originally said a 3-piece set for $48, but there was only the one, and I paid 75 cents for it. And I think the colors on it are so beautiful and still intact. So I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it or not, but I'll show you the comps of what the value is on the screen. Then you come over here to this super cute tin. It is vintage, and I'm not sure the year. It might be on the comps when I show the screen, but you can tell it's vintage. There's no markings on the bottom with a sticker, and the picture is just adorable. I love Santa anyway, so this is going in my personal collection, and I only paid 75 cents for it. And I collect cute little nutcrackers, and this one is an actual candle holder, and it was only one of them, and I got it for 75 cents again, and I just love it. I think it's adorable. I may keep it, or I might sell it, but I'm not sure. But it is right now in my Christmas stash. This is super cute. I know it's not old, but it's made to look old, and that picture on the front is adorable. And it was 75 cents as well. It even had the batteries in it, and it works. As you can see here how pretty it glows. Look how cute that is. So that's going in my Christmas stash. I couldn't live without it. Then these two bowls are Pyrex, and they have Star Wars theme on them. I paid $1 a piece for them, and they are newer, but they are missing the plastic rubber lid that goes on them. But I figure Pyrex, they're going to be collectible with or without the lid. One has Darth Vader, and the other one has Yoda. And I figured someone would collect these, and I could still make a good profit off of them. I hope they sell fast. Then I came across this tiny little piece. It's, I'm not sure what it's made out of, but it is a miniature mold for little leaves, and I believe a flower on there. And it is so beautiful. If you want to use it for the mold, it would come out so pretty, and you could put it on just about anything. It has the date and stuff on there. You can't really see. I'll have all the information on the screen so that you can see. It's just so cute, and 50 cents. Then I picked up this cute copper bell. It's a vintage bell to ring for service on a desk, or out in waiting rooms or whatever back in the day. And I just loved it, and it's super cute, and it was definitely worth picking up. Then there's this piece of wood, and it's hard to describe because it's heavy. It's like it's filled with something, but it doesn't shake or anything. It's just like really solid, and I'm thinking it's just a paperweight, but just like this feel of it just was really nice. So it's probably just gonna be a stand for something miniature or whatever. I thought it was cute. And it's gonna be mine. I'm not selling it. I couldn't find any comps anyway. These are just newer keys made to look old. I don't have any kind of keys, and I love them. So I found these. I think I paid 75 cents for this set. And those are going in my vintage entryway. I love them. This wire basket is just like made for like a mailroom type of look. It's a newer one made to look old, but I just liked the look of it. Thought it was really cute. Maybe put a planter in there with a cute plant on top, or just like in the bathroom with some washcloths rolled up in it. I don't know, I loved it, so that's gonna be mine. This flower votive was really pretty. It is a lotus flower, and it has just a Dollar Tree light in it. You can put a regular tea light in there, and I'm not sure what it's made of. Of course it's dusty and I need to clean it, but it might be some kind of a shell, and I paid $1 for it, and the comps will be up above. But I just fell in love with it. I thought it was really pretty, and I may or may not sell this one. So for the first purse, I had to redo the video for you so you could actually see it. I was trying to video with one hand and opening a purse. Is ridiculous. So this is a deluxe brand handbag clutch evening bag, and it is so beautiful, beautiful bright gold, and it's in perfect condition. This is mimicking, I'm assuming, a snake skin, and the inside is super clean. The black fabric is suede, and it's just so well made. It's just really pretty. And then you have these little pockets in there for your cell phone and whatever. But it's just super nice, and I thought it would be a perfect addition to my vintage live sale that I'm having on Facebook on February 29th, so you don't want to miss that. And I'll have that link listed below in the description box. Now this next purse is super pretty. I really like it. It's my style, like I said earlier, and it's all leather. It's got this cute adjustable long handle, and the parts on the front are just decorative. They don't adjust for anything, but there is that zipper on the front with a pocket. Then there's another pocket there, and then inside is the small pocket, of course, that you put all your little tiny stuff in, and it's a relic. The inside's pretty clean, and it just needs to be wiped down and kind of touched up a little bit with the cleaning. But other than that, it is really a nice purse, and so this is another one that's going to go to my live sale. I can't wait. I might keep it though. You know me, I love everything. This next one is that Victoria's Secret bag. Just a cute little bag to wear with a little black dress out somewhere nice, and it's velvet and super pretty and well made, and the handles have the little beads on it, which is really cute, and it even has the little clasp or snap there. I thought was really nice. And here I'm trying to show you that it is Victoria's Secret. And I'm not sure why, but I really liked this cute little wallet. It's Perry Ellis, I believe, is the brand, and it says American on it, or America, and it's all leather, and it has for little cards, you know, your credit cards and stuff, and then the side opens for the cash, and then it has a cute little zipper on it. So I thought it was cute. Then we're coming to this vintage wallet. I had two different prices, but I ended up paying $1, and the inside is super clean, and you can tell it's vintage because if it has cash, receipts, and coupons, then you know that it's vintage. And I think it's called True Saver or something like that, and I'll have the comps so you can see. I'm trying to show you. I was really struggling this day trying to get these purses to show you the tags, but it does look really clean, like they hardly used it. And the outside is all leather. The inside looks like it might be synthetic silk, might not be real silk, but it is really pretty, and it goes and adjusts to the size of the cash you have in your in your wallet. And the back here has a cute zipper and everything. I just love it. Another item for my live sale. This one is a little cheaper made, and I believe it's made in China, and it did have some frayed parts on there, so I'm going to just clean that up. But I thought it was super cute because it had the other two little ones in the bigger case, so you get 3 for 1 type of deal. So I think this might go for about 10 or 15 at my live sale. It is still pretty cute. This small little purse is really cute. It's called Scoop, and it has a cute little animal keychain on it, but I'm not gonna sell it with that. But it's just tiny little thing, could be cute for a little girl, or if you just want something simple. It does have a really long chain, which I can't show you too well here, but I think you saw it in the video. Then I found these sunglasses that are Sundog brand, and they are polarized sunglasses, and I thought they were vintage just by the look of them, and they probably are, but they did have a website listed on the inside of the side there. but there's no scratches and everything's nice on them and in perfect condition. So I'll have the comp for those up above as well. I forgot to show you the lounge chair. Chase lounge chair. It's, I think, a doll chair. I paid $2 for it, and there are a few things here that need to be cleaned up, and this needs to be touched up, but I thought it was super cute, and if my cat Presley wants to lay on it, I'll let him have it, but I doubt it. But I'll show you the comps on it as well, so that was included. Well, that's my haul, and I hope that you enjoyed my video. I know it was an extra long one this time, but we did get a lot of stuff. And if you made it this far, thank you so much. And don't forget my live sale on Facebook, and I'll have that link down below for those vintage purses. I'll have a lot more than what I have here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.